What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I don't do these as often as I want or as I used to, but we got a little tools day because this is a tool I am super excited about, and I know a lot of you are as well. It's the new M18 roofing nailer as well as siding nailer. We'll get into all that. We'll showcase it. We're actually not going to use it for roofing or siding, but I think you'll get the idea. Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and open this up first, see what we get in the box. I've only got a tool-only box, so I don't have the charger battery. I don't need all that. I have plenty of Milwaukee tools. So this is just the tool-only. So it's really a crappy unboxing, guys, because there's not a whole lot to unbox here other than the tool only. So I did a video kind of quickly showcasing this when I seen it at the pipeline, but you've got the siding tip adapter over here. You've got, I love this. This is a great upgrade over my other coil nailer for roofing. This one-piece design, adjustable from 1.25" to 1 3/4". And this is a really cool feature. You've got your rafter hook over a 2x, and you've also got it so that you can hook it on your tool belt. Without a battery, doesn't weigh a ton, feels pretty good. It's ergonomic. The only thing is, I don't like where the power buttons are on these tools. I think there's a better way of doing this. But there we go. We're gonna get a battery in it. We've got some roofing and trim work to do. I'm gonna use this to shoot on my trims. And yeah, but that's the unboxing. Pretty lame, I get it. 6 nails per second, 1,100 nails per charge. What else do you guys wanna know? Weight, 7.3 pounds. So there you go. I know that's a big deal, but feels good. All right, let's get to work. This is not a comparison bashing video. I've been using this nailer for literally years. I've had it for years. I've talked about it on the channel for years. It has been awesome. We have used the crap out of it. But what I was talking about, you see how this is one piece? I never liked this because it constantly would, it's hard to get down sometimes. And I don't even know why this is being a pain to get down now. See, there you go. But also, look at that. I just put it in, but this still pops up. So randomly, sometimes you'll be working and this will pop up and your nails may fall out. Now, I did misspeak because I talked about this on my Instagram, and if any of you are watching from my Instagram, I said this shot 1 3/4, unlike the Dewalt. This actually will shoot 1 3/4. I just never did it, and I misspoke on that. So very comparable spec-wise. This does not have a built-in siding adapter, but you can get a siding adapter for this. And when I say that, guys, it is a adapter piece that goes on here, and that allows you to put these little tabs in your vinyl siding tabs and shoot a nail without sucking it tight. So I don't do vinyl siding. I'm probably never going to use this, but it does come equipped with the battery or with the tool, unlike the Dewalt. Also, weight-wise, I've got a 5 amp hour battery, I've got a 3 amp hour battery here, and I can definitely feel that this feels more heavy, cumbersome, and it could be the balance because the battery weight, it kind of balances the tool versus, versus this is heavy. It's heavy on the tip. You see that, how it wants to fall over? So I think the balance feels good, especially if you're in this position all day. This is wanting to rock ahead. But anyway, either of these, well, you hear that? That's still going on. This is the reason I didn't like DeWalt nailers, but it has performed very well. I just wanted to do a quick little comparison so that you could see the differences. The DeWalt does seem a little bit tinier maybe. But I guess performance-wise, we're gonna find out when we start shooting this in just a couple minutes. Cool. That noise. All I got on me is 1 1/4" roofing nails because this is all I really use for shooting trims on. And Greg's getting the laser set up, and we're going to put our base trim on. So when you're setting the base trim, it's nice to not have to pound nails because as you pound nails, things can move around and you want very precise attachment with our base trim. So using a nailer is really nice. I guess I just wanted to show you putting this first one in. So you've got this little trigger or thing that you pull, and that releases this little pin. Then it opens up. We're just gonna go ahead and set this right over top. I mean, if you've ever loaded a nail gun, this is not new. But maybe you've never loaded a roofing nailer. Okay, All right, I like that. It's very easy to get all your nails where you want them. In fact, what I'm going to do, because I don't like this, and I guess it's a good time to show you, we're going to take this out. Adjustable. See, we got a unlock and a lock button. Pull it up, twist it, and we can change the depth. I'm going to go down one so that it's not so tight. And what I mean is when you put this in, sometimes it's just a pain when it's like on the exact sizing for the nail. So you adjust that depending on the size of nail that you have. And I just go one bigger than what it's recommended for. See how much easier this kind of sits in this track versus when it was higher, it kind of had to make that bend. Boom. All right, now, here what we have is the power button. We've got a single fire mode and a bump fire mode. We've also got a battery indicator and a temperature light, which my guess is this thing can overheat, or maybe it's too cold. I'm assuming that cold is more of an issue than heat is, but I guess we'll find out if we ever have an issue. I don't think I'll ever fire it that fast anyway. So we're gonna hold the power button on. Boom, the light's on. The reason I don't like the buttons here, yes, they're away from getting damaged, but it's just kind of cumbersome to have to do that. And I don't know, maybe I'm being a baby. I just think like put them right here or something. Like boom, boom, it's nice, kind of protected, set them recessed in the end or something. And then we're also gonna go into bump fire, single fire. That is way too deep. I drove them suckers to China. So that brings me to the adjustable tip, right? So you can adjust the depth. We got this way, takes it in. You got a little picture here, shows you. We're gonna go ahead and, yeah, there we go. When I'm doing trims, I don't wanna blow through my metal, okay? I want it to just set real nice. There we go, nice flush versus buried. So we're gonna run with that for now. We'll get this laser set up and look at that. That is a very ingenious design. I gotta say, I like that. Maybe you just wanna hang it on your pouch, or maybe you're up somewhere where you wanna hang it on some rafter or 2x framing. So that is pretty cool. Okay, we also got these rubber over moldings here. My guess is if it's up on a roof, it's gonna help not slide. So that is another good thing. You can see the rubber here, all over here. So I'm not on a metal roof or anything right now, but I think you get the point. Okay, we'll get this set up and start shooting some trims. See how we like it. Okay, can't do that. Gotta come here. No noise. No.
Yeah, no vacuum noise. Just a clean.
I like that. I do like it. That is nice. This thing is, it hits really nice. It is not overly loud like the Milwaukee framers, you know? Like those always annoyed me. Now don't get me wrong. They worked well. They were just pretty loud and pretty heavy. This ain't bad.
They were very good.
Here, want to shoot one?
Let's just finish this out.
Good, I wasn't gonna let them anyway. Dang, it's money every time. 1 3/4. I did not know that. And a point, does that say 0.12? Yeah. So the fasteners, I thought this was 1 1/4 to 1 3/4, but this is actually 3/4 through 1 3/4 and a 0.12 diameter roofing nail. So, you know, I'm going to get questions. Hey, how does it work on fiber cement or smart side? No. This is not a siding nailer. It has the ability to shoot vinyl siding because when you use vinyl siding, you typically would use a shingle nail to nail that up. not smart side, not fiber cement. You don't use this for that. If you want to do that on your own, great, but that's not what this is intended to do. However, I'm hoping now that Milwaukee has come to the market, Metabo, HPT, they have a roofing nailer coming. I will definitely hopefully get one and let you guys know what I think about it, because I do like Metabo nailers. But this is not for siding. Maybe that's coming next. This right here, I don't think most people understand what goes into make this actuate and bring the next nail. There's like a whole spring system here, and this right here, like what's buried inside of this right here is what makes battery powered coil nailers such a engineering modern marvel, I would almost say. When you talk to those engineers, they're like, yeah, we've been working on this for like years trying to get this to work. I had a Pazload roofing nailer 10 years ago. I still actually have it. I loved it, except this problem right here. It would not bring nails forward consistently, and you'd get jams and misfires all the time. But when it worked, it was awesome. Dewalt, theirs hardly ever misfired. It did jam once in a while. So I'm hoping to see maybe this work really well, and this to kind of push the industry towards more cordless. I mean, how sweet would it be to have a coil framer? That would be awesome. Coil siding nailer, that would be awesome. Pazload has a gas-powered one. It's only a matter of time before we see a battery-powered one, Greg. It'd be sweet, you know? This is not as light as a Pazload, though.
No.
The Pazload siding nailer is lighter weight than this because of the gas power, coupled with the tiny little battery. And this is 1,100 nails versus I think the siding nailer will shoot like more than that. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. This is not just bashing other companies. It's just, hey, how does this work? How we like it? And should you buy one? Or do I think you should buy one? All right, let's keep doing our trim, Greg. So you guys just heard how nice and solid and easy and quiet that was. I did grab the Dewalt just to really remind you guys the most annoying part about this. Go ahead. So there's no bump fire per se on it, but you can just hold the trigger down, and this is what it's going to do. That is how you have to get it to fire. And then, no, I'm not holding the trigger. This just runs for like a year, maybe 6 months. And then when you go to do it again, and you have that like this little like, there's like a rev up, and when that rev up hits like the perfect RPM, that's when you hit it, and then you're guaranteed a good shot. So it's like a, you know, it's just kind of one of those annoyances versus this. I do like how I can just, there's no noises, there's nothing. I'm just, until I pull the trigger. So this is a nitrogen cylinder, I do believe. So the problem with these types of guns versus, let's say, like a Pazload, which is a combustion gun with gas, is that the nitrogen does need to be repaired. It needs to be recharged. This does not have that. It has a flywheel, so once again, it's mechanical, like a carbureted, you know, gas-fired engine. Like it has a spark plug. It's just firing in the Pazload and shooting down. This like has a cylinder charged bladder of sorts. I don't know the exact terminology, but it charges, it fires, and you do have to repair these a little bit more often than like a Pazload system. So I don't know how many nails they're expecting you to get out of this, but probably more than most people are ever going to put through it, you know, if I'm being honest. You're right on that. Good? Okay. Good enough. It's good enough. Oh, I think I'll just hang this right on my pouch while I...
Sure you don't want to hang it on there?
Well, I could, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I mean, might as well hang it right here so it's ready for me. Yeah, that way the weight's not on me. Okay, should we do a tab again? No. Okay. Good enough for the girls' hour. Hey, base trim, finito. I'm gonna keep using this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep this video going, and the roofing nailer, we will use it for what else?
Well, you're gonna use it for the trim up top there. I mean, any sort of trims that we're gonna do. Window trims, garage door trims,
Yeah.
F and J.
Yep. So nice, so nice. So we're back here in the morning with the roofing nailer, and we're on to soffit fascia. We always use the shingle nailer to pop on these F&J channel trims, and that's because we hit our soffits on with just a regular crown stapler. It works really nice because it fits right in the V groove of the soffit. I don't know how this will work, if we could use this for that application as well and just get rid of one of the guns. Nailers, we don't want to get canceled here. We're not shooting guns, we're shooting nailers, Greg. People don't like it when you call them guns, you know?
Gotta bleep out that word.
We'll see if it'll shoot into the soffit good or if it's a pain in the butt and if it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it pretty much works perfect for this. I already knew it would. I mean, there's really no reason it wouldn't. Works great. Now let's see how it does in some soffit. So we do have a nice little, you know, arrow telling me exactly where my nail's gonna go. So I can line it up, shoot it, but yeah, it's not very, it's too flat of a surface. Maybe if I put this tip on with these little things, I can kind of set it in there, you know, like so. I don't know. Maybe the roofing nailer is not good for soffit when I can just take the crown stapler and go in there perfectly. So, sorry, roofing nailer, you're not going to get used for stapling up or nailing up soffits. We'll continue to use the stapler for that, but it is good for hitting trims. What's going on here? Oh, that's kind of cool actually. So I left this tip on, and now you can see why that's valuable for siding, vinyl. You see how it left it proud? So that's going to go into your nail slot on your vinyl, and it's not going to bury it. So there we go. I guess I inadvertently just showed you how that works. Because without it, it's going to set it. Cool. What do you know? You can use this nailer for setting your window. Does a pretty good job. Doesn't drive them all the way in, but I always want them flush, so my trims sit on there nice. Heck yeah. Gotta hit the hole though. Gotta hit the hole. Okay. All right, guys, just wrapping up this job here where I've been using the Milwaukee roofing nailer for the first time. And I just wanted to take you through kind of how we're going to use it here on our job sites. Obviously, not everybody is going to be doing a lot of metal trims. I will say this thing is phenomenal for metal trims. How good it is for asphalt roofing, I don't know. Go follow a roofer, maybe. I don't do asphalt roofing. So here's what I will say about this nailer. I love the fact that it doesn't have the spool up and ramp up time like the Dewalt. That's a positive. I love the way that you can open and close and add more nails. That's super easy and not so complicated like the Dewalt. The balance is awesome. The grips, just the ergonomics, it feels good. The belt hook is good. I really don't have any complaints. It's still heavy. I mean, I wish that these things were lighter weight, but we'll get there someday. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna be picking up a Milwaukee roofing nailer, or if you already have the Dewalt, you're just gonna stick with it? I think that's a fine option if you've already got one. But anyway, if there is something that you guys want me to answer about this before you go out and spend your hard-earned money, drop it down below in the comments. I'll read them, take a look at them, and I'll answer them the best I can. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, maybe a subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on another video.